Hello everybody, how are you? The next story is Going Where I Am Coming From, Memoir by Naomi Shihab Nye. Before we start, I want you to know about a city among valleys. Jerusalem is an ancient Middle Eastern city located between the Mediterranean Sea and the Dead Sea. Surrounded by valleys, Jerusalem experiences warm, dry summers and cool winters. Also known as the Holy City, Jerusalem is home to over 700,000 people from a variety of national, religious, and socioeconomic backgrounds. Today, Jerusalem is the capital of the State of Israel. One of the most ancient sections of Jerusalem, the Old City, is divided into four quarters: Armenian, Christian, Jewish, and Muslim. Armenia. Armenia is a landlocked country bordered by Georgia, Azerbaijan, Turkey, and Iran. It is one of the oldest nations in the world and has had a tumultuous history under the rule of many powers, including Persia, Turkey, Russia, and the Soviet Union. Over the years, deportations and massacres under these governments have forced many Armenians to flee their country. In 1991, however, Armenia finally achieved independence. Six-Day War. In response to hearing of a joint military agreement among its enemies, Egypt, Syria, Jordan, and Iraq, Israel attacked Egypt as a preemptive strike on June 5, 1967. Within 6 days, Israel had achieved victory and claimed a great deal of territory, including all of Jerusalem, Gaza, and the Sinai Peninsula. This conflict, one of several in the long-running Arab-Israeli hostilities, caused the author and her family to leave Jerusalem. Here comes the big question. Can you belong in two places? Sometimes we want to be at school, but at the same time at home, or at grandma's house, or best of all, at your best friend's house. Have you ever heard someone say, "This is where I belong"? What is it about a place that makes you feel a sense of belonging? If you spend a lot of time in two different places, such as home and your best friend's house, you may feel equally comfortable in both. The author of the memoir you are about to read discovered that during a year or being away from the United States, she developed a sense of belonging in her new home as well. Text analysis. Setting in nonfiction. You might think of setting, the time and place in which events occur, as an element of fiction, but setting can be important in nonfiction too. For example, details about people's customs, beliefs, and day-to-day life are all important to setting in a memoir. A writer might discuss how these aspects of her childhood home influenced the adult she became. For example, my uncle's new wife sat down at the dinner table. Instantly, my grandmother bustled over. First you must serve your husband's dinner," she instructed. "Then it is your turn to eat." My aunt blushed deeply. Notice that the woman served the men's dinner before they eat. This custom is an aspect of this setting. Reading strategy. Connect. Sometimes the experiences of people you read about will remind you of events from your own life. When you relate the content of literature to your own experience, you are connecting with what you read. By making connections, you can gain new insights into your life and the lives of others around you. As you read the selection, compare Naomi Shihab Nye's thoughts and experiences with your own. How does this help you better understand her feelings? Take notes in a chart like the one shown. Author experiences: she doesn't feel love for her grandmother the first time she meets. My experiences: I felt shy around my grandmother the first time I visited her in China. Insights: even family bonds can take time to develop. In the late 1960s, the author's family moves to Jerusalem, her father's homeland, for a year. During that time, the author attends an Armenian school, makes friends, and struggles with the differences in culture. She misses her life in the United States, but after relocation to Texas, she misses Jerusalem. Check vocabulary. So, are you ready to read? Homework. Setting a nonfiction worksheet in the web. Write descriptive details that help convey the setting of the memoir. Connect worksheets. In the chart, compare Naomi Shihab Nai's experiences with your own. Map examine setting. Look for details that are given about the different settings within the memoir. Then, in a map, locate where the author lived, where her relatives lived, the location of her school, where did they escape, where they settled. Once you have mapped the setting, write short summaries of what happened in each location and why it is important. All right, have fun!